Hey, what is up guys? It's your boy Speed here, and today we're going to be talking about 10 of the strongest power spikes in Dota right now. Basically, I was just thinking, I'm like, what do I want to talk about today? What do I want to discuss with the gameleap community? And I was looking through the heroes, and I also just made a video on my second channel about core Marcy, and I was like, wow, this hero is so dang broken on her BKB timing. And I'm like, there's so many heroes that are like this that completely transform on a very specific timing, specifically item timings, that we're going to be covering here today. So let's talk about 10 of the strongest item or just general power spike timings in Dota right now, and let's get into it. Also, I want to tell you guys that if you've been struggling with solo queue and you're looking to get to the next rank, I'm going to be able to help you. Like, literally, with the gameleap website, I'm going to give you guys guides that are going to make it unbelievably clear on what you need to do. So if you've been stuck in the solo queue grind, you don't know what to do, and you want to become absolutely broken, but like actually you want to become much better at Dota, and you want to take it more seriously, the gameleap website is going to help you do that. So click the link down below. I'm going to help you get to the next rank, and I'll see you there. Coming in at number 1, we have Refresher Void. Faceless Void right now, honestly, is a little bit hard to use when it comes to the Refresher, and here's why. You have mana problems. Refresher got nerfed. Your BKB costs mana now, so casting Refresher and double BKB, as well as Chrono, costs 150 more mana, which you actually can't really afford to do if you go BKB Mjolnir and Refresher. So you actually have to specifically take like a Pupil's Gift or some of the mana neutral items just to afford it. But when you hit this timing and you hit your level 20 timing, which is 120 bonus attack speed when in Chrono, that is a crazy talent in combination with the Refresher, because your hero doesn't necessarily hit that hard with just the Mjolnir. It's a lot of damage, don't get me wrong, but without Mask of Madness, which is often a common build nowadays, just Mjolnir, BKB, well, Maelstrom into BKB, into Mjolnir, into Refresher, you don't have the attack speed that you want. You have a lot with the Mjolnir, but not as much as you want. You hit level 20, you hit Refresher, and the hero completely transforms into a hero that usually drops its target down to about a third, a half HP, depending on how tanky they are. Obviously, you can kill a support, but let's say a half or a third HP if it's a core, right? To just solo killing most heroes in the game, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Coming in at number 2, I mentioned it earlier, but I want to cover it again, and that is BKB Marcy. As I said, I made a full video on my second channel if you guys want to check that out. But basically, this hero is straight up nuts right now. And here's why. Honestly, they buffed the ulti way too much. It's a crazy ability, and I'm surprised to say this because I thought they killed Marcy. I was really certain not too long ago that the hero is pretty unplayable, but that's super not true. Especially Marcy as a core is absolutely insane because her ulti is better than ever. It slows attack speed just on the auto attack part, not even the pulse part, just on the auto attack part. It gives you bonus movement speed. Overall, this hero is just way better with its ulti, and they even just buffed the E recently as well to be 1 second longer, which is a big deal considering how broken of an ability it actually is. So if you haven't played Marcy yet and you haven't rushed BKB, this could be on a core Marcy, mid, safe lane, off lane. You can play it all the roles, I really mean that, or even support Marcy. The most common support Marcy build I've seen is literally 1 raindrops BKB, sometimes with mana boots, right? Like, that's literally the build. I'm not just saying that, but that's the build. You just rush BKB, and when you hit this timing, even as a support, you can solo kill cores. I'm not kidding. You can solo kill a lot of like mid lane squishy heroes, even something like Enigma, right? Like, I've played Enigma into Marcy support. If she hops on me, I can just die if she has a BKB, and there's very little I can do about it. It's crazy. Coming into number 3 is DP level 7. This hero at level 7, this is not an item, but alright, if I was to even add an item, it would be when you get Wand, Falcon Blade, Raindrops. When you get the trifecta of survivability in the early game, where you have 1300 HP plus Wand plus Raindrops, and then you have maxed out Siphons, which heal you for 100 each, by the way. Keep in mind, because they heal you for 100 a second, and they last 6 seconds, every time you siphon someone, let's say you hit 2 siphons, you get up to 4 siphons, right? If they all last max duration, you get 2,400 health. 2,400 health. What in the world is that? You can full heal twice. Yeah, it's I don't know, you can't go on DP if she's level 7. Coming into number 4 is Troll BKB. To keep it really simple, his ulti now roots people in BKB. In the past, old troll, if he ultied, you would click BKB, right? If the troll started running at you, you just BKB and you walk away. And there would be nothing he could do about it unless he had a basher. Now, even if he had a basher, you could often just walk away. But now, if he gets BKB and he ults, you're going to die. You better hope you have an Omni Knight Guardian Angel behind you. Otherwise, you're going to die. It is that straightforward. You will die. You will die. You can't get away now. Coming in at number 5, this is probably the strongest power spike of the patch. I was even a little bit afraid to tell you guys about this just because of how actually powerful it is. It even feels like you're hacking to some extent. People might report you if you actually abuse this, but it's getting a gameleap sub. It's just absolutely ridiculous the amount of information and value you get out of gameleap subs, so you should sign up down below right now. Coming in at number 6, we have Sniper Mom Dlance. Old Sniper would have to AFK farm for like 12, 13, 14 minutes. New Sniper, you get Mask of Madness, you max out your W, right, the headshot, max out the take aim, you get your Dlance. You're pretty tanky if you have Dlance Magic Wand. Let's say you have 1300 HP, 1400 HP. You're pretty freaking tanky. All of a sudden you walk up to a side lane, you see the sniper, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna jump on the sniper. It's a sniper. He just clicks his take aim, clicks his Mask of Madness, and you just get shredded. Even in the laning stage, when he has maxed out take aim, max headshot, and you hit that Mask of Madness timing. For instance, I was playing DP. So I just talked about the DP a second ago. I was level 6, okay, not level 7, but I was level 6, diving a tower. I'm like, yeah, I'm unkillable. I'm unkillable. I'm diving this Prophet. I do it. I click my EXO. I go to dive. I'm like, all right, free kill. Or at least I'm going to get the tower if they TP out, right? It's a pretty standard play. This sniper TP's in. Now, to be fair, he had a DD, but he TP's in. I'm full HP, keep in mind. I'm siphoning 2 heroes with level 3 siphon, right? And I die to Mask of Madness sniper. He TP, I mean, to be fair, he had a Mask of Madness at minute 9, but he went Brown Boots Mask of Madness. He rushed it. It was pretty crazy. He comes to my lane and kills me through my siphons. I was like, what the? Coming in number 7 is Chen Mech. I don't know, man. It was like a while ago. I guess I'm leaking this, but this was like months ago, so it's not really a leak. But I was playing scrims. Oh, wait, no. This wasn't even a scrim. No, this wasn't a scrim. I'm not leaking shit. This was an official game. Yeah, it was PPD, and he got like a 8-minute mech or something like that against my team. And he goes to the lane. We try to go on someone, right? And he clicks mech, Hand of God, at like minute 8 or 9. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. You go on this hero, you're like, all right, free kill. They just heal for 600 8 minutes into the game. Like, most heroes don't even do that much damage. And it's in an AoE, keep in mind. So, like, I don't know. Chen Mech in the early game right now is the stupidest thing in Dota. There's a reason why this hero's first phase pick ban. It's a dumb hero. Just, I don't know, man. Ban Undying, ban Chen. I didn't even put Undying in this video because I'm like, I've talked about Undying so much as of late. I'm not even putting it in, but if you want Undying's power spike, it's level 1. Coming in at number 8 is Slark Shard Ags. Because of the fact that Pounce now gives you Essence Shift stacks, it's really impressive that, you know, you can pounce around and kite in and out and build up Essence Shift without overcommitting your hero, which was kind of a problem with Slark. If you wanted Essence, you had to hit someone. Now you can buy your Ags, and all you gotta do is kite out. So what enables you to do that? It's the Ags, as I was mentioning, 2 Pounce charges, but it's also your Shard. I can't believe people don't buy Shard on Slark as fast as they can. I don't mean like minute 15, but like minute 20, 25, max 30. 30 is pushing it. You should have your Shard on Slark. It's just, it just puts you in your ult and your teammates in the ult. It's so broken and people don't buy it. It's crazy to me. Coming to number 9 is Marana Vessel. This one's kind of nice because the hero got buffed. Its leap lasts 4 seconds instead of 2.5 on the movement speed bonus, which is a 32% movement speed bonus at max level. It goes 8, 16, 24, 32. It's pretty impressive. And then when you hit the vessel timing, so you're moving around really quickly with your leap, right? You're moving around really quickly. You got your vessel going. You're ticking them down. You're chipping them down. You're kiting out because you got 32% bonus movement speed. And your Q is actually hitting because the search radius on the Q is significantly buffed. If you don't know what I mean, the Q hits in an AoE at a 650 radius, and then in the previous patch, a second Starstorm in a 425 radius would go off, and it would hit someone. It would hit the closest target, but often you would miss, because if you were chasing someone, you would leap Starstorm, and if they were slightly far away, the second one would miss, because they're moving, and it's a 400 radius. It was like 30% worse than the first go. They completely removed that. It's the same radius now, so you're hitting a second nuke. That's a big deal. It's actually a massive deal, and because your leap lasts longer, you're much more likely to get your Q damage off, which is going to make the difference. And the vessel timing is just so good. Also, Marana just pairs with a lot of the meta heroes. So yeah, her vessel timing, it's pretty nutty. You're so tanky, unkillable, you do so much damage, really, really versatile hero. And finally coming in at number 10 is Lone Druid at minute 25. If you don't know why, basically, at minute 25, the stat items double. Why does this matter for Lone Druid? Well, the hero shares armor between the main hero and the bear. So what do? Yeah, you probably guessed it. You buy a bunch of Wraith Bands. And when you buy a bunch of Wraith Bands on Lone Druid and you put them on the main hero, you don't take any damage. From physical damage, at least. You don't take any damage. Your bear takes limited damage. And you take no damage on your main hero. Also, your ulti gives you armor. So you have unlimited armor for Wraith Bands and ulti armor. You take no damage. You have like 40 or 50 armor. It is the stupidest thing in the game. Please remove it. I hate Lone Druid so much. I hate this hero so much. It also dispels itself with Shard. You cannot kill it. You try to Vessel him, ooh, dispel. You can't kill him. The thing just roars away everything. It roars away Vessel, it roars away Dagger, Gale. You can't kill it. It roars away Sticky Napalm. That was like a counter to the hero knight. It just gets roared away. And then it has 800 million armor. But alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.
And that's all, but remember, before you leave, before you tune out, subscribe to the GameLeap website where we are going to help you get to the next rank. If you're stuck, click the link down below, and I'm out. Peace.